Please note that visions, revelations, dreams, and goals are all definitions of expected outcome. Expected outcome. If it's from the world, expected outcome as revealed in His Word. But many are so engrossed with the euphoria of expected outcomes without being mindful of the process that will lead there. They are just basking under euphoria. He became poor, that I through his word might be made rich. My God, is settled. That's okay. What's the process to realizing that provision? Now watch. People's eyes are here. They see only the end. Because they are not looking down, they keep stumbling. They keep stumbling. Because their eyes are here. Yes, the vision that this ministry will have, churches across the nations of the earth, vibrant churches, God can be very humorous. There was not one yet when he said that. Now, to not be looking for how to get across the nations at that time will be madness. No, you start from the locality. No one is born a giant. All this make rich quick or get rich quick syndrome is of the devil. There's always a process. You want a baby? You need to be pregnant first. And believe in the reality of labor room. You need to. We've come thus far by faith. My God. You better know it's a journey. God's financial funding agenda is not a press button store. It's an adventure. Walk me, and I will tell you a covenant. It's a walk. Genesis chapter 12, chapter 17, verse 1 and 2. You cannot but stumble with your eyes on top of your head. No one jump from primary 1 to 6, no matter how brilliant. That is so brilliant, my friend. Let him go to 6 straight. 5++ GPA won't jump from 100 level to 400. Life is a journey. The journey of 1,000,000 miles begins with only one step. There's always a process to get across. Our expected outcome. Building from the bottom up is the only way to the top. May the Lord grant each one of us understanding. Starting from where you are, you know to where you are going. You can't start from where you are going. No, you start from where you are. There is nothing magical or mystical about God. No games, no gimmicks. With my encounter with the mystery of financial fortune, 1982, you will think I was a victim of financial misfortune. But I knew what he said, and I knew what to do to realize what he said in the ultimate. Get back home and make my people rich. I said, God, me? How? He said, no, as poor I'm making many rich. Go and show them what I've shown you. That was the only way I got persuaded. I wasn't a candidate to say to anybody, God sent me to come and make you rich. Show us your riches first. It is not knowing where to start that has kept many believers suspended. One of the greatest offenses of your ministry today is prosperity. Many are offended in this ministry. Well, many are wondering why God has not cancelled this ministry. They are so angry. Nonsense. But that's not where we started from. When I tell you that our first year, full-scale year as a church ministry was 18,000, that was a lot of promotion. If you take it all from Powerhouse, was there any month we saw 1,000? No. 500? Too much. Too much. One step and another, the longest journey is made. Get set for a walk with God in the covenant, and you are sure to be established in the realm of his fortune in hard times. Get set to walk with God. Don't be a waster, just throwing things around. He shall guide his affairs with discretion. If you settle down to see how much waste you engage with, you'll be sorry for yourself. Most people, I mean. A number of us in this family are so used to discipline, decorum. I told you a humorous story. One of my mentors said, at the airport one day, somebody greeted him and said, give him 500. I said, for what? For greeting you? No, I don't do that. The man too hard, he laughed. I also laughed, and that was the conclusion. Is it helping the poor? Is it offering? Is it tithe? What is it? It's time to get set for that work. It's that work with patience that brought your church to where we are. It's that work that will bring you into the ultimate of God's plan for your all-round rest in time of crisis. And it's never late to be right. Start now. Gateways to financial fortune. We have pictures of financial fortune in scriptures. And every prophetic word shall be fulfilled before Jesus returns. In Job 22 verse 21, we saw a picture of financial fortune. Job 22 verse 21, acquaint now thyself with him, and be at peace, thereby shall good come unto thee. Receive, I pray thee, the law from it. So there's a law that launches men into what you're about to read. And lay up his words in your heart. If You return to the Almighty, you shall be built up. No games, no gimmicks, thou shalt put away iniquity from the tabernacles. Then shalt thou lay up gold as dust. Come and say fortune. Let me hear you say fortune. And the gold of Ophir, the stones of the brooks. Yea, the Almighty shall be thy defense, and thou shalt have what? Plenty of sin. It's a picture. It's a glimpse. It's a realm he's taking us to. Joel chapter 2, verse 21. Fear not, O land, because fearful things are all around the world today. And be glad and rejoice, for the Lord will do what? Great things in fearful times. Be not afraid, ye beasts of the field, for the pastures of the wilderness do spring. For the tree beareth her fruit, the fig tree, the vine do yield their strength. Verse 23. Be glad then, ye children of Israel, and rejoice in the Lord your God, for he has given you the former rain moderately, and will cause to come down for you the rain, the former rain, the later rain, the first month. So he's talking about the later rain era, the end time church. What will happen? And the floors shall be full of wheat, and the fat shall overflow with new wine and oil. And I will restore to you the years that the locust has eaten, the cankerworm, the caterpillar, the palmer worm, my great army which I sent among you. And what? You shall eat what? In plenty. And be satisfied. And praise the name of the Lord that has dealt wondrously with you, and my people shall never be. That's God's agenda. Beautiful destination. But the demands of the process must be embraced to get there. We're all getting there. Those who are there will go further. Those who are just entering, you will get there. So there's a law, and there are principles that guide the working of that law. That's what we must get to see so we can actualize this agenda. In Deuteronomy chapter 8 and verse 18, but thou shalt remember the Lord thy God, for it is he that has given thee power to get wealth, that he may establish to you his covenant, as he swore unto thy father, as it is this day. So there is his covenant that we must enter into to actualize his financial fortune agenda. It's not the agenda of a church, the doctrine of an apostolic ministry. It is his covenant. And inaugurated that covenant in chapter 8 of Genesis after the flood. God said, I will no longer clear the earth anymore as I did, but from henceforth, each one who wants to kill himself, from henceforth, seedtime and harvest shall not cease. You take it from verse 20. God swore that covenant when he saw the sacrifice of Noah to avert the curse on the earth, and there established the covenant of seedtime and harvest. That's as reliable as the covenant of the day and of the night. Cold and heat, summer and winter, seedtime and harvest. So under any condition, under any climatic condition under heaven, this covenant works. The good news is you have escaped. You have escaped.